The most important shift that we've made in the last few years is to move decisively away from no excuses. There's a lot of it that we think is a great achievement and that we continue to hew to and believe in. That's the idea that we as adults don't make excuses for underachievement. But what happens in our schools is very, very different with respect to culture and discipline. No excuses worked for many students, but not for all. And many were left behind and couldn't adapt to the unrelentingly rigid disciplinary expectations. In moving to a more responsive culture, we found much less of a contradiction between our cultural model and our intellectual aspirations. Students have confidence in their voice, are using that voice, expressing their views, arguing with their classmates and their teachers. We can't have students succeed in college if their entire experience has been one of strict, rigid rules and no autonomy.
Sharing your toys and giving a hug.
People have chosen to work for Ascend because we've put our stake in the ground when it comes to creating a warm and vibrant student culture. Our responsive classroom approach to student culture is really helping us navigate what it takes to create classroom environments where kids really can speak and listen to one another and have that feel purposeful and warm. And it's all about getting the right balance of that language in our classrooms to create the warm environments that we want to see on a daily basis. That's something that I personally find really exciting about being in our classrooms today. It really makes me want to go back to teaching, honestly.
Our morning message this morning talked about this 3-day weekend, and yesterday was a special day. What day was yesterday?
Just going through this process of morning meeting, it was just breathtaking. This idea that if you get scholars invested and they get to have fun and they get to communicate through a share and they get to say hello to each other and build community and build a love for each other through the greeting, how powerful is that for the rest of their school day?
Who, based on the data from our line plot, got the least amount of sleep per night? Muhammad?
You.
Who's you?
Mr. Cole.
Right. I'm definitely not getting in enough hours of sleep per night.
Responsive classroom makes a school fun. Responsive classroom makes a school peaceful and calm. And you get to, as an educator, you get to focus on your craft. What teacher wouldn't want that?
I'm really proud about what's happening at Brooklyn Ascend Middle School. So 3 years ago, we made a decision to remove anything that was reminiscent of the school to prison pipeline.
These motivating and kind words made you feel.
This motivation made me feel happy about myself.
Most of them say that I'm funny and energetic, and they see the bright side of me, and this makes me feel happy because I know that I have friends in this class.
What we emphasize here at Brooklyn Ascend Middle School is empowerment. We want to give our students the agency to make the right decisions, to critically think about the world around them.
When he wasn't satisfied with what he was doing, so he persevered.
We're preparing our students for life.
I want you to think of either a word or a short phrase that sums up how you feel you did this semester.
I want to excel and push myself further. I want to do better.
Look at the people who have their hands up right now. Those are resources, right? You shouldn't struggle alone. What I want you to think about right now is, how are you going to use each other? How are you going to leverage each other's strengths in order to be successful? You guys are really smart. I want you to use each other as resources. So,
teachers come to Ascend because of what we believe. Because we believe that our students are capable of doing the most difficult, the most challenging tasks that are set before them. I think teachers are drawn to us because we're doing something different.